Welcome back to another Code Recollection. Last time we wrapped up Chapter 3, and, Dad took off, as we all knew he would. But then so did D, which was a little less expected. And we're gonna find him first because he actually seems to care about us. Checking in real quick, we have updates to the characters. Looks like a bunch of them. Which makes sense for the new... makes sense for the new chart. Yeah, let's start with ourselves. I used the WT key I got from Dad to find the last two another keys in the West Wing. D helped me solve the moon coin puzzle, the radio too. I'm so glad he's here with me. We figured out the combination to Thomas's briefcase is D's birthday. I was so happy for him. It's proof that his dad really loved him. Imagine that! Meanwhile, as soon as we gave the another keys to my dad, his attitude completely changed. He disappeared, leaving me all alone. Does that mean he doesn't love me? I have a hard time believing such a cold person as my dad. It makes me wish I never came to this island to begin with. I'm worried about D, and I would love to help him, but I want to go home as soon as we find Jessica. By the way, if you're, if you're catching this series kind of in the middle, the character chart is always a good way to catch up on things. I must have seen just about every inch of this place by now, but still no Jessica. I pushed through my fear of the dark to search the library, where all I had was a candle to light my way. I overcame the soot of a dirty old fireplace to search the gloomy hidden room behind it. And yet, my good-for-nothing dad, who said he'd help look for Jessica, does nothing but go on and on about his precious research. He's left me no choice but to keep looking on my own. Jessica, please be safe, wherever you are. Thanks for the follow, Tuxpaying. Dad took the another keys and disappeared somewhere. He didn't seem super happy to see me, even though it's been so long. And he hasn't even looked for Jessica, so I guess his research is more important than either of us. Is this guy really my father? He seems so cold, and I found a newspaper article saying that he was a suspect in Mom's murder, so I really don't know what to think. I found a newspaper article about Mom's death, and it matched up with the scene I always see in my dream. Maybe it's not a dream at all. The article also said Dad was a suspect in the murder, but that can't be right. Until now, I thought I wanted to know everything about Mom, no matter what. Now, I don't want to know this. Dad says he's not the killer, but I don't feel like I can trust anybody anymore. And we haven't gotten an update on the ferry captain in a long time. With D's help, I found the another keys that were hidden in the West Wing. D also got a bunch of his memories back, which is great. The bag of his we found in the hidden room triggered lots of memories for D. He looked so happy to remember so much about himself and his father. It sounds like Thomas was a really sweet dad who loved his kid a lot. Totally the opposite of mine. I guess Franny and D were really close, and played together all the time. They hid a treasure of shells and stuff from the island inside a piano. There were also some drawings on a table in the study that were done in invisible ink. I even found the hidden fireplace room because of a secret note in invisible ink that Franny left for D. I'll bet they would have liked to know what their little fun secrets would be useful to someone decades in the future. The combination to the lock on Thomas's briefcase from the hidden library in the study turned out to be D's birthday. I think lots of people use a loved one's birthday for stuff like this, but I'm sure it made D happy to know his dad thought of him like that. Along with the another key, we found a bunch of stuff important to Thomas. He was carrying the most important things locked behind the birthday of his son. No updates on Henry, Marie, or Leonard. As for Lawrence, there are lots of strange devices and hidden secrets all around this mansion, like moving bookshelves and hidden rooms. Oh, and the weird door knocker, too. Did Lawrence build all these to make Henry and Thomas happy? If so, he was an awesome grandfather. Somehow I doubt that was his intention. Rich guy, lots of important, valuable stuff in the house. Probably just wanted to keep people away. We have all the another keys. That screen's not doing anything. And no new album or messages right now. So we can get on with the search. I did see... Oh, quick update to the map. We got the lounge. Are these dusty old barrels... Oh, hold on. Okay, it does say bottles. It just didn't look like they were teas from further zoomed out. Are these dusty old bottles even good anymore? Alright, we still haven't been in the West Wing upstairs. Do I have a key for that?
Come to think of it...
The bookshelf closed. I can't get through here anymore. Oh, so it's locked just because it's blocked up. No, wait, I'm down here. Oh. I'd have to move. Oh, okay, I see. To get to that room, I would have to move all the way to the north end of the east hallway, and then open a door that is currently locked to cross over to the west. Either that, or open a door at the bottom of the first floor and go through that hallway and then go up. Like, I don't think D is in that direction per se, but... Oh, there's this door that Dad seems to have left open. Where's that on the map? Yeah, that seems to be that one. What about this one?
No good, huh?
That one's locked. Alright. I guess I'll just go through the open door. Dad must have left it unlocked. I don't want to see Dad right now. Really? But it's an open door. Why do you hate me, Ashley? Go through the open door. It's open. There is objectively no reason you can't walk through it. Alright, checking map again. This door was locked. Where was that silver bird room? Golden bird. I think the silver bird room was the parents' room?
Here.
This room is where Henry and Marie spent their time. I wonder if Marie knew that Thomas was killed.
Come to think of it.
Oh yeah. I found Marie's letter in here. Layer of dust. We read this letter a while back. Now you can scroll all the way down it if you're gonna close it. Can't imagine what I would have to do in here. But I thought this was the room where Dee said that the person was killed, so... Maybe I have that wrong. I was trying to remember, because I thought the golden bird and the silver bird were like on opposite sides of the hallway. And I know that the golden bird room is up here. Yeah, it even says golden bird room. I guess they would call it silver bird room, though. If it was actually the silver bird room. Was it back down here? The art studio, butler, drawing room. Door is locked. Do I have any unused keys? Use that, use that, use that. Okay, I'll retread some old rooms and see if anything else pops up. No message in here. Maybe Henry's room was the right one, because I did get that extra dialogue. I won't rule it out.
What did Dee say about Wells? Oh yeah, that part in Wells's journal. He wrote about the Silver Bird Room. Where did I see it last? Guess it's time to get searching.
Well, there's my answer. When in doubt, just keep looking.
Wells.
Read the journal again? Yes. We finally learned of his whereabouts, but it was too late. Already succumbing to the epidemic, it's been decided that Edward would be taken into the shooting other than left behind in order that the rooms to be prepared, the Golden Bird and the Silver Bird. The two boys have long since outgrown me. They're now strapping young men. Masters Thomas and Henry have entered the same university. Henry wise and strong, Thomas sweet and honest. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. Now there is no longer a concern about finding a successor. Master Henry's and Thomas marry. Dreaded day has finally come. Henry and Thomas are both headed to the battlefield. The war is intensified, and both young men were called to the front lines. When I think about Edward Vesfield, I'm speechless. I can only pray for their safety. The long-awaited day has arrived. Both young masters have come home. The joy I feel is unparalleled. They return, bearing grave wounds. Henry locks himself in the art studio, gazing endlessly. He struggles with daily matters such as eating. Edward has observed that he's needed and arranged for Henry to stay on the island. Stayed with us for several days. Master Thomas has returned home to the mainland, conducted himself in a positive manner, but I could sense something like a dark cloud in his countenance. Can't understand their feelings. Edward prepared his last will and testament. He's taken ill. What have I done? If I am to come to the island, whoever has a descendant of the Edward family will return. I'll leave a set of blueprints in my drawer. I read it that way because we'd already read it once before. Like, retreading the ground. He did say there was a set of blueprints in the drawer. This is a drawer. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Anything resembling blueprints. Side table, bed. Empty briefcase. We emptied out that safe. We did that puzzle.
Huh.
Don't worry, I already scanned that paper crane a while ago.
Huh.
Tons of books. Rusty bucket.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so where did he say? Go back. Go back. Mr. Edward has ordered new rooms to be prepared for the children. He calls them the Golden Bird and Silver Bird Room. Did that happen, I will leave a set of blueprints in my drawer. But that was just the map that we got, right? Like, this was our set of blueprints. Okay, so wait a minute. Architecturally speaking, we've always seen the imagery of the golden bird on the right and the silver bird on the left. And there's a symmetry. So certainly the silver bird room that we are looking for is this room in the top left. On the second floor in the west wing. But that is the part I was unable to access. But I could access it if Ashley would just go through the door here in the foyer that she refused to go through, and then maybe the left side there would open up, we take the stairs up, and then we're right outside the room in question. I'll actually put that together. I mean, I went through the trouble of, like, rereading all that. Do.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Is there a path outside the mansion, or is it just gonna be like, nah? Gonna be like, nah. Back through the lounge. I will find the way forward. Another door in the dining room. But it's not marked as locked or unlocked, so I wonder if I can even interact with it.
Oh.
It was locked, but from this side. Okay, this must be the way forward then. Here, can I unlock this door? Can I unlock it with the W key because it's the west wing? Guess not then. Which floor am I on right now? I'm on floor 1. There's a downstairs here. I'm sure it's gonna be locked. But now I know how to get underground if I need to. Oh yeah, we're back here with the dangerous floor. Oh, and look, it's a silver sprout in the, bird.
This must be the silver bird room. Won't open. Dee? Are you in there? Call out if you can hear me. Guess not. But I really thought he would be. Maybe I can peek through the keyhole. I knew it! He is in there!
Are we gonna see some satanic stuff like that of Final Fantasy VII?
Dee! It's me! Dee! He won't look at me. He's just staring at the floor. What's going on with him? Why won't he just talk to me? Something must have happened. What should I do? Maybe he remembered something really traumatic. I need to get in there. But how can I get the door open? Where could the key be?
I think we already have the key. It's got the same shape as the other door.
No good, huh?
Oh. Well, darn. Maybe I should take another look at what I'm carrying? So I wasn't wrong, we might already have it. W key is silver. There's this key on a keychain. This is what opened the gate originally, right? Oh. Is there like a secret key on this lighter? The engraving says B.E. So if it's an Edward family member, then it's someone whose name started with B. But I don't think we've met anyone whose name started with B, because I can only think of Henry, Thomas, Lawrence. Okay, the lighter won't open it. If you say so. Pea flower, 3-leaf clover. I really thought the sprout would be it. I guess I can at least try a few of the other keys. Alright, there's gotta be some big clue that I am missing. Wait, I still have 2 of these coins from the other room. I still say this card could have potentially had invisible ink on it, but that's neither here nor there. Lost you. You have changed since sealing yourself off in the Silver Bird Room. I saw how you threw the key into the fountain. This is a different key. Aye.
This is...
I didn't think anything of that back when I got it, because we had a sprout key to a different door.
Nuh-uh.
I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, so maybe now Ashley will go into the courtyard, realizing that we can go look in the fountain. This is the best way back. Yeah. Just cut back through the lounge. Okay, Ashley, please realize there's a fountain out here. I guess I don't have much choice. Let's find the key in the courtyard. Very good, very good.
Whoa, this garden's seriously awesome. Look at all these flowers. Has Dad been taking care of these or something? Nah, no way. He's too into his lab to take care of flowers.
I was about to say, if he doesn't care about Jessica, why would he care about some plants?
Nah.
All this has me... No, wait. I mean, the butler would be dead, right? Because it's been... I mean, it's been decades since Dee died. There's no way the original butler would still be around. And alive. But otherwise, I would say that the butler was committed to the place. There was a tea set used in his room, and now the mansion is still being cared for in some aspects. Granted, all the vases and stuff are still dusty.
Ah.
My running theory is whoever this Bill guy is still around. Maybe he's a descendant of the butler. Alright, should I keep an eye out for a paper crane? No, actually, there is no paper crane in the courtyard. Yeah, this is the courtyard.
Huh?
An old water pressure gauge. Does it still work? Guess we'll find out later.
Huh?
I wonder if this sprinkler is for watering flowers. Ah, so if it's automated and it's still running, then that could explain it. But then, like, the flowers would need a little more stuff than that, though, right?
Nah.
That bench is looking pretty tempting. No, I have to get D.
Huh?
What the heck is this? It has a lever, so it must do something. Another bench. Gotta unlock this door to keep my options open. In fact, can I do the same with this one? You bet. That'll be convenient for getting back to D. Another sprinkler. Also, I find it very funny every time I get a chance to say another in this game. A water pressure gauge. The water's so dirty. Must have been a long time since it flowed. I can't look for the key with it like this. I wonder if there's any way to clear the water up. I should check a little more around the fountain. Door won't open. This is the only metal door I've seen. I guess it was installed after all the others. Maybe Dad went through here. There's a sprinkler. Pretty water. Oh, is this the water pressure gauge for the fountain? The number on the meter. Looks like it's at 0. Does this handle move? If I was able to do something with this, it might make water come out of the fountain. First, I should get a good look at it. Let's get a handle on the situation. Maybe turning it will start the water flow. Not a drop. I wonder what the water pressure is like. Ready to pull that lever? No. No. Do I need to look at it again? The color changes after it hits 0.7. Maybe there's no water coming out of the fountain because the meter is at 0. Gosh, who would have expected it? Maybe it'll clear up and I can find the key if I get it flowing again. I don't know why I would need a photo of this gauge, but can't hurt. Why is this gold bird in this spot when the silver one is up there. Birds could be indicating something about the pressure. Sprinkler still does nothing. I am amazed that she doesn't want to pull that lever. I must be missing something. Some sort of update in here, but is that just because I took a picture? I think it is. I look up a bit. Well, there's another lever here. I thought there might be a second lever, but I couldn't find it. And finding that did not trigger anything for Ashley. Lovely. And there's like silver and gold bird imagery all over the place here, so I can't think of anything in particular that stands out as far as like trying to match up this fountain with something. Anything else if I walk around it? Yes, I've seen many a sprinkler here. On pretty much every flower bed.
Oops.
I should be looking for the key.
Oops.
Okay, so it doesn't let me leave, which means that everything I need is in this area.
Oops.
I figured that was worth checking, because, you know, maybe they wanted me to find something outside the area, and then, like, bring that information back. I'm just gonna keep looking and click on everything I can find. Even if I've already clicked on it. Wait a minute, I can open my bag around these sprinklers. Oh, well, I guess I can open my bag anywhere, but that's beside the point. Oh, hey, a valve.
Maybe.
I bet this is the main valve. There's an old valve. There's no water flowing.
All right.
Oh, now at this one you'll turn.
Yes.
Water's coming out. But nothing from the fountain.
Huh?
I bet I can use this. Sprinkler stopped. If that water pressure is building. Did that go up? So are there 4 switches? Need any additional switches? But I also didn't see the main valve, so Yep, here we go, another switch. Here I was thinking that maybe we'd have to figure out if the switches needed to be in specific positions to be routed to the fountain, but no, it turns out there's just one per sprinkler.
Huh.
This sprinkler has a handle. Because that's a little bit of a twist on it.
All right.
Twisting. That's a 0.6, so I'm not convinced this will work, but... Now we're gonna need that 0.7, but that back left sprinkler is still going, so maybe I can just do this again.
All right. Come on. I did it!
It's looking like a Zodiac to me.
I knew that would clear up the water. I should be able to spot the key now, so where are you? Should be able to find the key now.
Key's pretty small, right? Where could it be? Star sign symbols are inlaid into the fountain's basin. I mean, do you think it flowed down one of these drains? Is that going to be an issue? Oh, no, it's stuck in the goat.
Aha! There you are.
Second
Now I
sprout
can get into this.
key.
I'll be right there, Dee.
Ah, yes, Ashley will be right there. Next time on another Code Recollection.